The last bit of like kind of this, introduction into just a general term of chemistry is the notion of physical and chemical change. And with physical change, we're looking at, a change in phase. Another way you could say there's an appearance. But we are not changing the composition. Which is, the element or molecule. So the physical change, we could look at maybe like ice, right, going to water. Right, we're talking about melting there, right? That's just a phase change. We could go even further to, steam. As far as, water or H2O now in that gaseous state, or it gets vaporized. Right, so these are all examples of physical change. Chemical change is basically looking at a change in the structure of elements and molecules. We're basically looking at the idea of just breaking and or making of new bonds, breaking of bonds between elements and molecules to construct new things, right, or new molecules. So we have physical change. We're not breaking anything up. Chemical change, we are breaking things up, and we're forming new things as far as new molecules. We can break elements down, we can break molecules down, and then form, basically new molecules from that idea of chemical change. An example of chemical change would be looking at like a reaction. Where if we take propane and oxygen. We can react them according to what's known as a combustion reaction. Right, just like on your grill. Cooking up some chicken or steak, right? We're doing a combustion reaction where we're combusting propane with oxygen to produce CO2 gas and H2O. And we're not there yet, but we would need to have some balancing of the process. So we would need 5. So there would be an example of combustion reaction. We're actually physically breaking things down. Our propane has all these chemical bonds between hydrogen and carbon. Oxygen has its double bond as well. And now we're making new molecules such as carbon dioxide and water. And so we've made now new bonds between the elements. We've undergone chemical change. Now we have carbon bound to oxygen as well as hydrogen bound to oxygen, right? And so there is our very nature of chemical change. With the whole notion of making bonds and breaking bonds.